This is a foundation Qigong exercise to help with your breathing, a sense of groundedness, relaxation through your body, and calming the mind, making the mind more centered as well. So you start off with your feet shoulder width, so the outside of your foot along the outside of your shoulder. The feet are straight ahead, although for some people that's uncomfortable, whether it's in the knee or the hip. So a little bit splayed out is okay. And over a period of weeks, you gradually come in a little bit when you practice until your feet are straight. So when your feet are straight, it helps put all the joints into neutral in your feet, ankles, knees, hips, sacral joint, lower back as well. So the whole body can line up in a more neutral way. So when we start this, is we bend the knees and bend the hips like you're sitting on an invisible stool behind you. And what that looks like is that. So if I just bend my knees only and not here, that happens. So the body's sort of leaning back a little bit. This will compress your back, it will compress your knees big time too. So I'm also bending here in my hips. So there's a bit of a hip crease we'll talk about here. So like you're sitting on an invisible bar stool here. So I bend the knee and the hip at the same time. So the spine's vertical, that's the main thing here. So I'm not leaning forward, I'm not leaning back. It's just naturally vertical. And I have a sense of being suspended from above, like the top of my head here is being gently pulled up to the sky. Same time, the chin a little bit tucked in. So we're not doing it like this. If I pull up and I do this, so I'll compress the back of my neck. So the chin comes in a little bit and a sense of lift through here or lift through the back of the neck like you're being jacked up through the back of the neck. It's just very slight. We just don't want to be doing it like this. So there's that. The weight of your feet is important. So the center of the heel, the knuckle of the big toe and the knuckle of the little toe, that tripod has your weight all the time. So 50% weight, 50% weight, 50% weight in the heel as well. Especially feeling into the heels. So grounding through there. And you can practice rocking your weight forward and back just a little bit. So you feel more weight in the heel, then more weight in the ball of the foot, until you find a point where it's even. So there's even weight on the front and back of your feet. That's important. So that can take a lot of pressure out of your knees and help you really get a sense of the ground. That's important. So breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and the hands open this way. Breathing in through the nose. As the hands start to descend, out through the mouth. And the hands slowly open here. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. So my arms, the speed of my arms are dictated by my breath. So the arms are showing sort of how quickly I'm breathing in and out. And as you practice in a single session, even you find that your arms are going slower because they're timing better with your breathing because your breathing is going slower. What I'm doing, so here I'm putting my awareness on my hands and the fingertips. You might feel them tingle a little bit. Then as the hands come down, the awareness goes to here, so below the belly button into the lower abdomen. So the awareness just stays on that point, that area below your abdomen. Awareness to hands and fingertips again. And then awareness to the lower abdomen. And letting my body relax. So there's a sense of real, not holding myself with tension. I'm relaxing my legs even, I'm relaxing my feet. Just letting all the tension in my body sink into the belly and into the feet, into the ground. And you're placing the tongue on the roof of the mouth, behind the two top front teeth. If you were to say le, like in French, L-E, like in French, le, where your tongue touches, that's the acupuncture point that we're using. It helps stabilize your neck, but it's mainly for the movement of electromagnetic energy through the body. And in doing this practice, you may start to feel like a magnetic feeling. That's the energy fields that's running within and around the body. It's a very real thing. We just don't normally focus on these sort of things. put a little bit of a gentle smile on your face. Doesn't even have to be very obvious, but there's a sense of the lips just wanting to come up a little bit. And to start that smile, you just think about something funny that you heard or saw, someone you love, something, a nice scene, just something that makes you invoke a feeling of safety, calmness, happiness. And you're letting that vibe go through your body as well. So 10 to 20 of these is a real good number to do, and doing more is it just more useful. So at the moment the focus is on the hands, then the focus goes to the lower abdomen. This is very calming for the body, helps to recenter the energy back into the center of the body where it should be to build. I'm going to add another part here. So you're doing this for 10 to 20 reps, and the next part you're following this time your awareness down through your head, through your body, past the abdomen, and then the awareness keeps going out through your feet and into the ground. My hands stop here, but my mind keeps traveling down about a meter or so below your feet. You're getting a sense of your energy really plugging into the ground, connecting into the ground, anchoring to the ground, anchoring your body and you just being on this physical world. So 10 to 20 of those, and you can stop, or you can do another 10 to 20 of where you're bringing it back to the abdomen. So I'm just going to do 3, bringing the awareness back to here. So ideally you're finishing with at least 3 at the end where your awareness goes back to here. So in Qigong it's important that your energy is trained to do certain things, and that it's always to return back to here, because the energy stores here and it builds a physical health in the body.